So Mississippi Attorney General Lynn Fitch has been called the architect behind the case that led to the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade. And today she certified her state's so-called trigger law, which would make abortion a felony offense, except in cases of rape or danger to the mother. Lynn Fitch joins me now. Lynn, welcome. It's good to have you with us today. So what are your thoughts as you reflect on the decision that we got on Thursday?
Hi, Martha. Thank you for having me, as always. You know, it was a great day, and we've turned the page now on Roe v. Wade, so it is definitely a brand new time and for all of us. It's exciting because, you know, it's a victory for women, it's a victory for children, and a victory for the court. And I really want to commend the court for restoring constitutional principle and returning this back to the states. This is such an important issue that states should be making the decision. And now we move on to the next steps about empowering women and promoting life.
Let me ask you about the felony charges and how that will work. I assume those are aimed at providers and not at women. Am I accurate in that?
You're exactly correct. They are definitely aimed at providers. Today we did certify the trigger law. It should go into effect July the 7th. I sent official notice to the Jackson Women's Healthcare Organization as well to put them on notice that I had filed the certification on the trigger law and that they should be mindful of abiding by all the rules and regulations of the state of Mississippi.
You know, when you look at Roe v. Wade, which I went back and looked at again today, it basically made it federal law that you could have an abortion in the first trimester. And then after that, when you get into the middle trimester and beyond, it was in the state's jurisdiction. So now we live in a situation where you have some states where it goes all the way up to 9 months, which is just far and beyond what you see in countries, by and large, all around the world. We have more liberal laws in some states on this than anywhere else. I just want to play this exchange with Stacey Abrams, who's running for governor in Georgia, that I had yesterday on Fox News Sunday. Watch this. Do you think that women should have the right to have an abortion all the way up to 9 months?
I believe an abortion is a medical decision, and I believe that that should be a choice made between a doctor and a woman, and in consultation with her family. This is not a political issue.
So I'm going
to
take that as up to 9 months in some cases, depending on the woman. Correct?
That is not what I said. I said this is a medical decision.
So, you know, hard to determine exactly, you know, what she was saying, because she's saying it's a medical decision. So I'm assuming that means all the way through to the end, because she didn't say that it doesn't mean that. You know, what are your thoughts on that? And what about this idea that it's always a medical decision?
Well, certainly every state is going to react differently. You're going to have different laws in each state. Mm-hmm. You're going to have some states that they determine that they're going to have full-term abortions, and certainly going to have some other states that are going to have certain more restrictions. And so, you know, the science has been part of our argument too. Things have definitely changed. We know that these babies are alive and in the womb, and that was part of the argument too, that the medical science has changed in over 50 years. You know, when you think about it, 50 years is a lot to have changed as far as all the number of things that affect what has happened, not only for the women, for the children, and we have to take the professional integrity of the medical profession into context.
Mm-hmm. All right, Lynn Fitch, thank you very much.